All right. Hello. We're doing a walkthrough of Fuego with maybe some explanations about things. This was requested by Olivia, and I believe Katie's planning to learn this as well, so shout outs to them. The dance is Fuego. It's by Shane Sparks and Amy Spencer of the United States. Let's see, 64 count, 2 walls, advanced, no tags, no restarts. A lot of the references I used for bringing this to you all come from 2 videos by Rebecca Lee, where the first one she's in a black tank top and the second one she's in an orange t-shirt, and then another video by Rachel McNaney White in like white pants. Those are the videos I use to determine what seems to be the average of how this dance should be described. Because the step sheet, which is on copper knob, has some parts that differ, as I will explain. Anyway, so your weight's on the right, we're going out to the left, and we have chest contractions. So we're going out for 1, and there's like a secret and 2. Again, the step sheet's really more of a guide. It was, according to the step sheet on copper knob, prepared by Niels Poulsen, so also shout out to him. I'll just kind of be basing this on something between the videos and the step sheet. We're going forward for 1 and 2. So we have the step left, hop, hop, and then we go to the other diagonal, and 3 and 4. One thing very important to remember here is that your weight will end on the right. You'll need the weight to end on the right because we're going to walk forward, left, right after that. So going forward on the left, the weight's on the right, we're going forward 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Walk 5, walk 6. And then we're going to push the butt back as we reach forward, 7, and then we thrust forward 8. I find that it helps to have a wider stance because my I don't know about any of y'all, but like my hamstrings are kind of tight. I can't really bend over that far. But if I have a wider stance, I get a little bit more stretch going. So if you'd like to try that, I find that to be helpful. Weights on the right, let's go out to the left again. 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We're going to turn a quarter to our right side, stepping the left to the side for count 1. And then in the step sheet, it mentions like a punch to the fist and maybe like bending your knee as your right toe comes together. But I actually have not seen that in the videos that I watched. So instead, I'll be basing this off of what Rebecca tends to do. Your weight's on the right, and we step to the side. And if you'd like to touch that right toe behind, and maybe bend the left knee as you punch down 2. That feels kind of funky to me. Let's just do those 2 counts again. The weight's on the right, turning 7 and 1, 2. Now we're going to step to the side and then step together. So we're going to go out the right for 3, step together on 4, but we're not going to get too comfortable because now we're going back to the left with 2 kicks. So we're going to jump to the left as we kick the right foot. If you'd like, you can throw your fists down during those counts. It'll be 5, 6. We're going 5, 6. All right, just adding those 6 counts together. We just did our butt stuff. Our weight's on the right, we're going to turn 7 and 1, touch 2, 3 together, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 7 and 8 or in 7, 8, depending who you're watching and what they're doing. It's a run, run, run going out to the side on the step sheet, right, left, right. And I've seen it with cross in front, I've seen it with the cross in back, both by Rebecca in fact. So whichever is more comfortable for you, you're going to go out to the side and side. Now, if you're doing it with and 7, 8, it would look like 5, 6, and 7, 8. And if you're doing it with 7 and 8, then it would be 5, 6, 7, and 8. And again, that could be side cross side. It could be side behind side. I've seen it both ways. All right, let's just do that 8 count again. The weight's on the right, turning a quarter. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Weight is nice and balanced, because now we're going to do some shoulder stuff. We don't have to move around. Let's just put the first 16 counts together. Your weight's on the right, we're going out to the corner. 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cool. All right. Going shoulders first, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, where the shoulders go forward, the head pushes forward, the head pushes back, and the shoulders go back. You won't be touching your shoulders during that though. So let's try that again. You're going forward with the shoulders. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4. For the next few counts, again, there's a little bit of a difference between what's on the step sheet and what's in the videos. So I'll show you what the step sheet says. It says turn on your heels, lower body first, and then turn, and then touch right, touch left. In the videos, and this is, again, watching Rebecca and Rachel, so I just kind of trust they know what they're doing. After you've done your 1, 2, 3, 4, they kind of prep. They pop the left knee in the opposite direction of where they're going. They do a little knee, and then they turn the other direction for count 6, getting us back to 12 o'clock. 6. Now, however you get to your grounded 6 is going to be dependent upon, again, who you're watching, because when you have your 5 and you're turning, Rebecca and Rachel point their left toe to the side first, which means we need to end with our weight on the right. So, if we're doing 5 ball step, like one of the videos I saw of Rachel or one of the parts I saw her do, then your weight ends on the right, and then we have touch and touch. There's another way I think Rebecca does 5, 6, and, or something along those lines. Just as long as you end with your weight on the right, you can then touch out 7 and 8. That's a lot. That's a lot for 4 counts. Let's take it on the shoulders. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Let's just back that up a few counts, just making our quarter turn to the right. This is going to be our turn with our step to the side. Weight is on the right, and I'll count you. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Now your weight is actually going to be kind of balanced, maybe, because after you've done that touch, we have to jump with both feet forward. So just keep that in mind rather than like have a giant lunge that takes you all on one foot. Just have that touch out, be ready for jumping forward. Before we get into that, let's take it back to the top. Going to the left diagonal. Weights on the right, and I'll count you in. 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Moving on, we are going to jump forward and jump back on both feet. 1, 2. For 3, 4, we're making a turn over the left shoulder, a full half. For 3, we're going to flick that right foot back. 3, we continue the turn, stepping the right to the side. 4, we've made a full half there. So let's just take that again from hop forward, hop back, flick, and then turn stepping to the side. I'll count you in. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. From here, we're going to swing the left arm back as we rock the left foot back. 5, we're going to recover 6 as we swing the left arm back in place. And then we have elbow stuff. That's new. We're going to put the right elbow out to the side for 7. As we turn over the left shoulder, we have an and count. And then we're going to put that right elbow out for 8. And just to get you onto the right weight for the next few counts, after the 8, it's 1, you're going to hit yourself. 1 and 2. So when you've done your elbow, just remember you're going to go back in that direction for 1 and 2. Let's just do the previous 8 count before we get into another one now. All right, so we're doing our hops. Let's hop forward. We're going to hop forward for 1 and then back 2. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2. All right. Let's take it back from the top. We'll get all the way to that 1 and 2. Going to the left diagonal. 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2. All right. We have more. We have more. After the elbow. 8. We got a lot of arm stuff. A lot of arm stuff. 1 and 2. So we hit ourselves on 1. We ball step for N2. 1 and 2. And then we're going to hulk up for 3 and 4. The step description, they tell you to swing your arms, point down to the corners, pull the arms back, poke the elbows out to the side. So I'll just think about it as like a morning stretch and then a pose in front of the mirror. We have 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3 and 4. All right, let's add up to the 1 and 2. So our elbows out to the side, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right. Now we have arm stuff similar to the dance new thing, but this dance pursuit new thing, of course. We're going to go back, back, forward, forward with our fists. 5 and 6 and. Now, because the next counts 7 and 8 involve your left arm being up a bit for punching above 7 and 8. One little shortcut that I've seen Rebecca do is after you do your back, back, forward, forward, make sure your left arm is ready for that 7. So that would look like 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So they don't actually have to be fully symmetrical. Just get ready for that 7. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right, let's add that from the elbow position. We were here on 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And if you want to make that kind of a swinging above and below, that's all right too. You could fist like rom pom pom, 7 and 8, or you can do a swing above, swing below, 7 and 8. I've seen it both ways in the videos. Okie doke. Backing it up all the way for the top now. Weights on the right, going forward to the left diagonal. 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. More arm stuff. We have 4 counts of lasso. Not too bad though. It's just a little step 8th turn, getting to the 9 o'clock wall. So we're going to step the right forward as we lasso the right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there, in the step sheet, it says something about a slap, like slap the thighs, then clap, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. But I have not seen this upheld consistently in the videos that I've seen. So if you want to clap there, that's all right. It's just so quick that really the main point of those last 4 counts after the lasso is to do the shugga-dugga, shugga-dugga. Shugga-dugga, shugga-dugga. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shugga-dugga, shugga-dugga, shugga-dugga. 6 and 7 and 8. So they want you to shake it when they're saying shugga-dugga, shugga-dugga in the lyrics. Shugga-dugga. I'm not entirely sure how to spell that, but I'm sure I asked Mr. Worldwide and he would send me a message back. Doing a lasso. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right. From here, we're going to travel to the right, so just keep that in mind when you end with your weight balanced in one side or another. We're going out to the side, kick, and side, kick, side, kick, and side, kick. So after your shugga-duggas are done, get ready to travel to your right. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll add those 8 counts, and then we'll go from the top. Lassos. 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7 to the right. We're going to go side, kick, and side, kick. There are arms in that, but let's just look at the legs first. Going out to the right. Side right, kick, left, and side right, kick, left, other way. Step, kick, and step, kick. Let's do that with counts. Going out to the right. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. All right, arm stuff. In the step sheet, they mentioned punching on the first kick and clapping on the second kick. That would look like 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 6. Whew. After that, it's step, turn, knee, knee, shake. More shaking. All right. Let's try all the way from the top. Weights on the right, going to the left diagonal. We'll go nice and slowly. 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. To the right. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Step right, quarter left. That's going to be your 1, 2 for the last 8 counts. 1, 2, pop the right knee in 3, left knee in 4, and somehow in this position, we are expected to shugga all the way to the end. Shugga. And then we're going out to the left to start the dance again. 1 and 2, and so on. All right. Let's take from the lasso, we'll add on the end, and then we'll try it all together from the top a little faster. All right, from the lasso, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. To the right, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Make sure that your weight ends on the right for you to go 1 and 2. All right, from the top. Weights on the right, going out to the left diagonal. 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shugga. Weight ends on the right. Okay. I suppose we can try it to 6 o'clock as well. Let's take from 6 o'clock. Weights on the right, we just shugga. We're going out to the left diagonal. 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Finish if you're right on the right, you can go to the left diagonal. Okie dokie. Do we dare try it with music? Sure. Let's try it with music. We'll see if we can slow it down some so that I can talk through it a little bit. I think I'm still connected to my Bluetooth here. There it is.
Oh, I already see
Slow.
He thinks he's a gangster.
Mr. Colin Paul. You did time, go listen, you're gangster. Don't
5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sugar. Start again. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. From there.
Si me van a tirar, que tiren bien. A mí no me importa quién. Un consejo que lo piensen bien. Y cuida que yo vengo 100. Prepárate, yo no juego. Lo único que tengo es mi palabra y los 2 huevos. Solo respeten el movimiento. Oye, deja el invento. Vengo, mira abajo, lo siento. Pero la verdad es que lo pueden con esto. Y si tú crees que lo tienen bien puesto, entonces no está puesto. Dale, gangster. You did time. el hielo. It's my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, my grind, my grind. If you think it's a game, play with it right. Think you're gangster, cause you did time. Oh, listen, you're gangster, don't cross the line. Yo, con el fuego, think you're gangster, cause you did time. Oh, listen, you're gangster, don't cross the line. Yo, con el fuego, cuidado, con el fuego, cuidado, con el fuego, cuidado, con el fuego. Think you're gangster, cause you did time. Oh, listen, you're gangster, don't cross the line. Mr. Hardcore, Mr. Hardcore. Think it's a game, play with it right, play with it right, play with it right. Ain't nothing safe when the dust starts.
Fuego! Good job. Thanks for taking that walkthrough. Until next time.